Oh yes, friends, welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News. Looking at a Bitcoin price that is sinking down into the floor. If we do the retracement from the very, very top, it's nothing to be concerned about. What's that, 20%? That's actually interesting, another 20% marker. We just saw this move happen now. If I change it to a 1 hour chart, you just get to see everyone's doom and despair of these things going down. No, it's the same thing happening over and over again. But yeah, I want to give you the very, very good news, friends. There's actually some very, very good news with this. The altcoins are actually holding up well. Now, how do you actually gauge that? Well, it's the others BTC ratio. I've made a post, but I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the others BTC ratio, as you have others BTC. I'm not going to bother explaining it to everyone over and over again. You got to, if you don't know this, just get out. Just, you have to know this, okay? By the way, if you see it from anywhere out in the crypto sphere, you know it came from me. So this is what you do. So don't let anybody try to fool you into something else is happening where it's not. Now, right now, we have this giant green candle of friendship. Is it enough to stop us? Maybe. Maybe. Is this enough? Like, yay, can you please continue like this? Yay, please. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. So, of course, this is the outside top 10 altcoins versus Bitcoin. And we are hoping that they return to friendship glory in the future. Once again, I have the fractals of what it looked like in the past. If we do continue the friendship, once again, August, mid-August-ish, sometimes when friendship happens. Look, friends, it would be nice, though. You see how we crawled up here? We started crawling up there. That was actually pretty good. Hopefully, we do that again, and then we can continue. If we go back to what it did in 2020 and how, look at this will happen. 2020, all the funds just started buying Bitcoin. So, Scaramucci, otherwise known as the Mooch, right? Downey Scaramucci, he basically bought Bitcoin at 14K here with his funds. With his fund, and a lot of other funds did as well. Bitcoin at 14,000, and that was just like basically hyper pumping Bitcoin up for that 1 or 2 months. And then everyone thought altcoins were dead. I remember down here as well, there's a famous tweet from Rand that I posted. Shout out to Randy Boo in the Crypto Banner channel. I know you all watch me. That's great. Hello. So basically, Rand made a post. It's actually very interesting. He says, "What if there's never an alt season ever again?" So this is showing you the type of fear everyone had back then. And this was right before the big mania. Obviously, others, altcoins start to climb back, but it actually see, right here was just like, we don't know what's going on. January is still garbage. It was only around February, I was like, oh, this rally is real. And that's what led into Bitcoin mania, but especially in Doge, that was Elon Musk, all that type of fantastical stuff. Ethereum started, shooting up. But I also got to remind you once again, fair value of most Bitcoin and Ethereum and altcoin prices, they went up to about here. So this whole move was getting back to around their fair value. And then this next move was the euphoria. So this is 50 days, just getting to fair value. The next 50 days, pure euphoria. Many coins like HEX went to that 1 to 2 cent mark. Dogecoin went back, it went into its bear market floor, what would become their bear market floor. Then it would shoot up through it. But yeah, you don't know which coin's going to shoot up through anything, because I've even showed an example. Litecoin, in its euphoria, only did about a 2.1x. Ouch. So it did a 2x from that euphoria. Oh, sweet, that's your euphoria. And then it came back down. Okay, so you just got to be careful of that. Now, Vitalik's coin, Ethereum's, is at 3,330. I'm going to show you, though. Let's have a look at the other big price charts. Remember, we are going to watch it for the PulseChain ecosystem. The wallet is still offside, but not that really. It doesn't look that much on the chart here. But PulseChain sacrifice wallet buy price around 3,800. And yeah, it's pretty much what we're doing here. We're making this big triangle. Though, the easiest way to look at this is, say, Bitcoin dominance. Hopefully, man, this has been way long overdue. But not really. It's not really overdue. A lot of people say it's overdue. I know we feel like it. It's just that it hasn't. It's the Bitcoin dominance, the money that used to go in Ethereum during the Bitcoin halving year, it went to Soylana land this time. Soylana was a coin that that got the bulk of the move. That's why a lot of people are pretty much salty. It was Soylana after all. Now, friends, I'm looking at this ETH BTC ratio. It is so close to flipping this. This is really, can you please hurry up? Just do this. This is what you want to see. This little cup in this hand. Just go up, and then we can continue the friendship. Now, how far it goes is another question. Okay, but one thing that gives me a lot of confidence in this is I saw Ansem. All right, Ansem, some people say, is the coldest N-word breathing. I'll show you what that means later on. Coldest N-word breathing, he calls himself. He pretty much, when we're here, friends, down here, he says ETH BTC is never ever going to go up to even 0.10. up here ever again, which is just up here. Okay, he believes it will never ever hit there ever, and he thinks everybody's way too bullish on it, and he thinks like it's pretty much done for. I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't think so. Why? Because I'm long and I need it to go up. Please, 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 please. Banana. Also, said friends. I don't think people are reading this season that happened correct at all. All right. People wanted memes. They wanted to trade attention spans fast. Okay. Even with low win rates, they don't care. They just want to trade fast. Soylana provided them the avenue for that. And Soylana people are going to make the exact same mistake as train stocks people made 150 years ago. Yes, you are right about the concept. Trains did go on to change the world. Memes did go on to pump up in crypto. Yes. But where you got wrong was you completely underestimated competition. That's what happened to the train stock maxis. Of course, friends, I love trains. Okay, I sleep with trains. I dream of trains. Trains are sexy. They're cool. Okay, we love trains. However, which train? You know, there's a lot of trains out there. So it's the same thing when it comes to these memes and these platforms. Now, here's the thing. Everyone on Soylana would say, well, it doesn't matter. I've got the chain for it. No, you don't. You've got one chain out of 150 chains where 149 other chains just saw your chain get a meme coin mania because of fast transactions. Okay? So what makes you think they're not watching? Of course they're going to do that next. They're all going to be like, you know what? Screw decentralization. Who cares if the chain breaks? Ratchet up the transaction speed. Just keep doing that. Who cares? They're probably going to do that, friends. You're going to see a couple of them do that. And then you get to see what ends up happening after that. Of course, you need the community and everything there. But yeah, bro, what community on Soylana? You're just a bunch of jeeters. You don't believe in a community at all. So all it takes, friends, is like more wallets to switch stuff around and more wallets to have like cross-chain and compatibility, which more of them are making them over time. And then you just get to see where people are truly loyal to. And you probably get to see, right, you have to see that. The branding in the market is very, very important when it comes to that. And having fostering a culture of jeetness and jeeters, just scum filth, just 2x takers, not good whatsoever, okay? So hopefully this ETH BTC eventually flourishes up and we'll get to see things move into the EVM. But, you know, we're still wary of that third cycle curse, so we can't forget that. Now, friends, I don't know if you've ever seen this. This is one of the greatest crypto traders around, okay? And then here is his counterpart right here. So I am one of the coolest and coldest N-words around. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm a cold nectarine enjoyer, friends. Nectarines from the fridge, very, very yummy. One of my favorite as well. This is Ansem. Okay, this is where it all comes from, okay? So just watch out for the main character stuff. Okay, it's very important. So if I made this post, you know, having fun, joking around, but watch out for this main character stuff. You're gonna watch them. I don't like talking like this, but it's true, man. Like once you peak so much on a mountain, every time you like come down a level, the weight feels immense because you're like falling from the sky. Okay, so every time there's a chink in their armor, it psychologically just it goes nuts in their mind. You'll see people, they start to crumble, and you know they'll say weird stuff, do weird stuff, buy me better out of character, and there'll eventually be a point where it swings so far bad down where they mean revert out of main character status that they try to relive their glory again. But what you're gonna see is it don't hit the same way. So you've probably seen 1, 3, 6, 9, 12 months. He's like, maybe he's taking party photos with other people again. You're like, no, it doesn't hit the same because the coins are down. You know what I mean? You'll feel something like that, okay? And I've only obviously got to experience this by watching them all and put them to, and they just keep beaming into my head. I'm just putting the pieces of the puzzle together. So don't forget, there are a lot of people who are still going to auto FOMO and do stuff like that when it comes to coins. But I just want you to be careful because as we move further along the cycle now, it's getting deeper and deeper, closer towards the end, okay? So yeah, probably the next few ones that you see about, you know, coins pumping and stuff in there, maybe they're going to do okay. Just really, really, really be careful when it comes to these, okay? Now, I've got some just-in news. Sir Donald Trump is in talks to speak at the next Bitcoin convention in July. Time for Trump memes. Here I am doing that to talk. Yeah, so events, that's really, really, really big, by the way. Like, see, Donald Trump was first to basically cozy up to the crypto industry, and that's what you want. So now Joe Biden, we've heard from, I think, Pantera Crapital, shout out to the guys over there, they basically made an article saying that they got a lot of insiders. You know that they who Pantera Crapital made a post about them. Have you heard of a little coin called Terra Luna? Yeah, they got it. They made 100x in it, and they sold 90% of the position and told everyone it's still amazingly cheap at the very, very top while they were dumping on everyone. Okay, so that's who they are. By the way, they're in the Arbitrum ICO, which I made a video about. How on-site are they? 180x. Did you get in? No. Did I get in? No. No one offered to us. There's 180x for them. And what are they doing, by the way? We've already seen the wallets. They send the money to winter mutes. You can't make this up. Who are just actively dumping and dumping and dumping in the background. Oh, man, you want to see winter mute? Yeah, you see winter mute. By the way, this is Sol ETH ratio. I hope it does continue up, but just be careful when it comes to these things that have already run up. Everyone's already declared that this thing has, you know, infinitely down. There you go. There you go. That's what you get. Same as everything else. This goes your unlocks. They're unlocking a lot of the coins per day. Don't believe any of the hype, friends. BS. If you believe in a chain, buy the meme coins on it. That's it. Don't believe in this like top layer one. Do the hard work and take advantage of it. Don't think you're going to make money these governance token garbage. And by the way, if you're very curious about like why do these governance tokens, why do these useless coins go up anyway? Do you want to know why? Because there are funds. There's funds at every level size, okay? Funds can't buy our meme coins. They literally can't. Firstly, there's not enough liquidity. And secondly, they can't make a freaking like 2-page report about why this meme is good because it's a complete joke to them. All right, so we are getting in. We're front running them. They literally can't buy it, friends. You can't go to your water cooler guy and go, well, we want to buy this meme coin. Nope. No, they're like, oh, our investors will literally take us to jail if we participate in this and we lose money, like complete jokes. So they're not allowed because it doesn't look serious, okay? So what they have to do is they have to get what they call like, you know, beta, or they have to get more leverage on Ethereum going up. So what they do is they'll buy Optimism, they'll buy Arbitrum, they'll buy those useless tokens just because of the liquidity sticker, and it looks more serious. And it looks like they have a path to profitability. But we all know it's a bunch of BS anyway. We know that at the end of the day, you're more useless than meme coins because you're even worse as a speculation vehicle. We are later in the game in your life stage of the cycle. Now, friends, if we're looking at TA and where we think things are going to go from here, I mean, we can go back to that 8-hour chart of Bitcoin. Everyone's still looking at it. We're hoping that this level holds. But if we go, just look at the weekly chart, okay? Can we learn anything from the weekly chart? Look, it's done this like this double M. This is literally the McDonald's pattern. No. We're just having fun here. But look, we are around this 21 EMA. We came and poked it here. Here we are. And yes, we are moving towards when the friendship piece of these. We don't know, friends, if this thing is going to keep channeling out. We don't know. We hope it is. A lot of people have like this channel drawn. Maybe it comes up like this. Maybe. We'll see, okay? But so far, it's actually so good for Bitcoin price. Just that a lot of people are worried because a lot of the altcoins have been absolutely ravaged. But hey, man, like I said, go to any coin you see. If you see them at like a 50% discount from the top, get it in. You have some ones that make it a bit difficult for you. For example, PIKA on PulseChain, which is only down like 25%. No one wants to get rid of that. You can also look at other ones, friends. I'll show you DickWifButt as well. Still capitulating down. I'm actually very surprised. Here we go. Come bang, 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 bang. Here you go, 70%. But you look at the PLS ratio as well. Remember, it's because it's tied to PLS. Here you go. Very, very thin going down. Yeah, still 50, 60. It's in the box. Still within the box. Just keep DCAing. It is what it is. You don't know when these things are going to find the floor. Remember, they're all linked to their own speed themselves. And that's ultimately what it comes down to. Because even look at this. You even have, this is PLS, still making lows, capitulating right towards its lows here. That's very disappointing for everyone out here, but the investment thesis is still the same. Just that maybe you have to adjust your expectations on how high you think things will go. For me, it's been pretty much the same since the start. There's nothing else that's got to change. Funny enough, I have the eHEX to pulse ratio, and this thing seems to be curling up. That'd be funny if this thing somehow just goes up here, man. That'd be hilarious if eHEX is able to do that, okay? Also, shout out to Mr. Crypto Coffee. He's just done this post here. This token, so incentive token, is the cheapest PulseChain Bluechip to become a high-ranking holder, Dolphin. So how much is a Dolphin here? It costs 8,100. Yeah, friends, I mean, it's great. Look, yeah, you can, they're safer. Of course they're safer, but look, you're probably already in. You're probably already in. So accumulate this if you want. Yield farm, it is what it is. It's been horrific for a lot of people. Most people, they just want it over and done with, but still part of the cycle, still waiting for mid-August, mid-September. Now, also, Richard Hart made some posts here, okay? So he actually made a post here. So he goes, will Ethereum flip Bitcoin this year? I just wrote PulseChain Maxi here. So, yeah, everybody's evenly split. You probably have no information to gather here. it's actually a big call to think that Ethereum has to go to 16% of Ethereum, of Bitcoin's price. So if Bitcoin literally stays still right now, Ethereum's got to go to 9,600. So that's pretty much what it comes down to. He also has another post here. The reason I've been a winner my whole life is because while everyone else is broken and crying, demoralized, whining, begging, acting butthurt in public, having lost all self-respect, I just keep doing the best I can. It usually works out. Don't be a loser. Be persistent. So he also makes a joke here. Crypto be like taking profit at a loss here. So he's just joking about, you know, people always selling down. Here are the Hex Inc. PulseX charts and PLS DAI chart. PLS is down 79% in 89 days. But it's basically saying, oh, this looks cheap. But yeah, man, I mean, like, how much credibility do you have of this? Like, the whole thing, we know, man, things are down 99%. Like, you know, we're really, no one can forget in 2022. Historically, we're in a good dip by 60% down. And then you jump 99%. You know what I mean? I think everyone's really, really, really scarred when it comes to this as well. Remember, friends, I've reported to you, I've got to report to you again. Mt. Gox is going to be dumping the Bitcoin, sending it out in July. Richard Hart, Bitcoin is down 17% in 17 days. Mt. Gox has no Ethereum to sell, only Bitcoin and BCH. So this is Bitcoin going down. Mt. Gox and Germany have been selling it as well. So let me know what you think about all those. By the way, there was, yeah, if you go back to that comment, friends, I've got to play some nice gentle pump music, but just a lot of people, they're quoting the Richard Hart, the tweet where he says, you know, while everyone's broken and crying, I'm a winner. Let's be honest. I'm trying to protect you for like the rest of your life. Okay. Yeah, he's a winner. Okay. Not 200,000 bottom feeding teat sucklers. That's pretty much what everyone is at this point. You know, but by the way, everyone's teat suckling Vitalik as well. Teat suckling of Roca Negra. Hey, please buy the ETF. Please approve it. See what I mean? So you got to make that distinction. And look, I'll be honest with you as well. Just gonna be honest. Okay. I don't care. I don't care how this comes across. I'm gonna tell you right now. It is very possible for Pulse, PulseX, eHEX, PHEX, and Inc. to do worse than you expected. And for Richard to do the whole, let's bring up the S&P 500 chart, compare that to my coins, and say, see, we beat the stock market. What a great gift you've had. You know what I mean? Wow, we beat the stock market. He's like, oh, the stock market only did like a 2x in these 4 years, and we did like a, it would do like, oh, we did a 30x from the low. You know what I mean? That's 5x for PulseX day one sec. You know what I mean? Like, but you know that's all warping of reality. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just telling you, that's always within his, you know, he's capable of doing that. And he says, I'm a winner. I'm a winner. You know what I mean? Also, interesting, friends. Remember, Richard Hart used to say the two people who make it in crypto are holders and founders. Now, he stopped saying that. Why? It's because people kept making coins. Right? He kept telling people, oh yeah, the only two people who get rich in crypto are holders and founders. And then, you don't blame them, dude. They held a lot of coins. Okay, yeah. And only 1% of coins are unicorns, less than that. Okay, you can literally name them on your hand of coins that go up against Bitcoin and Bitcoin itself that rally in the bear market. So you're like, okay, well, what are the odds of me picking the unicorn? Okay, very, very low. Well, that's why people just say to themselves, why don't I just make a coin and then I can get people in and I can see wherever it takes it. That's what everyone's coming across. So how does that all morph? And how does that what result does that get us at the end? Well, friends, you get to see right now. Look what Dexscreener has just done. Friends, Dexscreener has launched a PumpFun competitor called Moonshot. So fair and safe. So what they do is, friends, so I haven't even used it, but what they do is there's a bonding curve. So, and it's a safe environment. So someone makes a coin, they put a JPEG and a coin, very easy to make. And then you can give the link out and then people have the address. And then I think if it gets a certain size, it gets minted and put on a proper, on an exchange. Okay. Oh, it's on Soylana as well. So look at this. Look, once your market cap reaches $64,000, all the remaining tokens and liquidity migrate to Radium. So it's meant to be like a safe thing. It's not safe, friends. It's literally, it's hyper fast gambling on a bond curve. 99% will never make it out. That's what people do. They put like a meme and a word. There's been a few success stories. Of course, there always is one. There has to be. That's why people are playing. They're like, oh, remember this one success story? And it is what it is. Sometimes they make it out for it, and then people just dump anyway. It's, yeah, people think that the coin creation thing is the special part of it. It's not. There's hundreds of thousands of coins. I make it literally 140,000 a week. The coin creation part is not the special thing about crypto. It's the community creation part. It's the network effect, making like a node of people, Reed's law, and strengthening the bonds of that nodes on a chain. That's the magic. It's reorganizing people so that their bonds is strengthened. They do not want to leave. Okay, just like US dollar currency. Okay, you can go make another country currency, but do people want to leave it? Probably, yeah. Okay, US dollar, they don't want to leave it. They want to leave from snuff into it. You see what I mean? So in meme coins, like for example, that's why you're trying to find like, okay, what are coins that are sticky where they have a strong community where people don't want to leave this one as well? They think twice about leaving this one. For example, I love DickWifButt, I love PIKA, HOA, no. PDI, Teddy Bear, Tropa, the Tropa ecosystem, okay? Even the Tropa is like the third biggest holder of eHEX now. I think really long and hard, family-friendly show, about leaving them versus, I got some like Soylana trash Jeet coin. See what I mean? That's the most important part to gather from these. Also, if you're wondering, why did they fork, why did they do a pump.fun competitor? If you go to DeFi Llama, look at this column, friends. See this column? Fees in the past 24 hours. One of them here is PumpFun, which was recently up here. See if I can find it here. You have, here it is, Pump. See Pump? This is it. Pump. It made $570,000 in fees. So they charge a fee to do it. See that? That's why they've done it, friends. They're like, oh my gosh, this thing is making money and it's new. It's new. That's why I said, look at all the things that got forked. Lido down, Ethereum's been forked. That's why obviously everyone's forked this. PulseChain, for example, everyone's forked Uniswap. A lot of people forked the Aave. Aave's on every single chain. You see that? That's what everyone does. It's the Dex. That's Radium. Radium is just Uniswap, friends. It's not the actual coin itself that benefits. They count liquidity provider fees as revenue. They're like, oh, okay, but you know, it kind of makes sense though. You're providing money on their platform and then you make all the money. Well, yeah, that kind of makes sense, but the problem is you're like linked only to that coin, so you have hyper risk. Okay, so that's pretty much something to think about. But yeah, you go Gito. So there you go, PumpFun. See, that's why they're all paying attention to this. They look at what makes money and they just go copy paste it straight away. But yeah, how long is that going to last for? I don't know. Like, are people going to keep hyper gambling on these? There's no magic in that. You have to bootstrap communities. That's not the magic of just you putting a JPEG on a coin to do that. It's bootstrapping the community. That's the most important part. Now, a lot of people are wondering, right? Did we just top out or anything? Is the cycle over? No, I don't think it's over. Could be, friends. I don't know. Magical 4-year cycle, maybe. Remember Dark Prophecy? It was kind of funny. I'm not going to mention who. There was two people. They started throwing shade at me for being skeptical that the Bitcoin top was going to be 80 to 100K a year and a half ago. They started throwing shade at me literally at the Pico top right before this thing started collapsing. It's kind of funny. It's like every time there's people just ushering in, I bet now they're going to lay off. They're going to be like, oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Because now they're begging, because they know if Bitcoin goes down to 45K back in round trips, the spot ETF, they know, they're going to be talking like that, okay? Now, we'll have some fun here, right? Study your friend Sommi using Tai Lopez to call the top on NFTs. Study the follow button. Study the highest value content in crypto. Don't forget these, friends. Warning to all Bored Ape Yacht Club owners. Tai Lopez is the ultimate top signal. Look at this, friends. January 31st, 2022. This was Tai Lopez buying into this monkey JPEG for 95 ETH. It's now worth 9 ETH. Yes, they're worth 9 ETH. By the way, would you touch it, dude? I don't know. It's just a monkey JPEG, man. Where's the community? And now you're a Cycle 2 NFT. I don't know, man. I don't know. These NFTs, meme coins are liquid NFTs, pretty much. Meme coins. It's like, hey, we've got the community culture, but now we're in ERC20 form. Okay, so that's something to think about. But they always come back to some degree. What are they going to do? If you are long any Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT, you should take extreme caution and look to exit within the next 1 to 2 months. This Bored Ape Yacht Club hit 116 ETH floor, so it's down more than like 93% from that point. Just showing you, yeah, my classic top signals are not here. Also, this is funny. What the hell is going on here? Now, this AI stuff, friends, is now animating you. That's the crazy part. This AI, it's figuring out the human shape, and then it's animating the human in there. Man, that's nuts. The implications for that. Also, I like this. See how cute that is, friends? 5 seconds, just giving you ideas. If you're in a meme coin out here, whatever, in the bags I hold, these are the type of stuff you should be making. Look at this, 5 seconds, friends. Look how cute it is. DickWifButt. And I have cowboy boots on. See that? 5 seconds, that's it. Friends, I would love everyone to be sitting down, watching 30-minute minimum stuff, learning, making your mind blow big. You know what I mean? The remote viewing, Stephen Gree UFO stuff. Who's telling the truth? All this like yeah, I'd love that. But I know everyone's attention span is literally 5 seconds like a goldfish. It's not even joking. So if you want to do cool marketing stuff or videos, friends, don't do anything more than 5 to 10 seconds. That's it. Just is 5 seconds. Honestly, 5 seconds is perfect. That's it. That's all you need. Because it's not about the length of the content. It actually isn't. It's the frequency that the content is hit. All right, that's what it is. It's a spam, bang, 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 bang. That's what you need. Just really, because no one remembers that one video. It's very, very rare to get like that one video of like that hits it like a Ponky type of video. But it is easier to go like, oh, if I just make all these 5-second clips of these, it's easier to just keep carrying and using different tunes, different colors, and hit people differently. This is another prediction I made back in January 22, friends. Look at this. DeFi 2.0 pain incoming. Okay, this is January 2022. Look at this. I go, this is me. This is my picture from there. The crowd will turn on Danielle Siesta, the anger phase. He will experience what Andre Cronje copped, the pitchforks. Many protocols will trade under backing price as people realize it's not a peg. Protocols will not use treasury to buy back the token because they know that the most people are scum, weak, fragile hands who will exit if the treasury is used to buy. In retaliation, papyrus hand scum will capitulate lower lows. That's exactly what happened to the T. There were no pegs. Protocols did not use their treasuries to buy back their tokens because they were just being used as exit liquidity. That's exactly what happened, okay? So that's what I'm just mentioning here. I predicted this was... What was DeFi 2.0, friends? That includes Olympus DAO. That was the Time Wonderland stuff. High yield things. It was going nuts. A Snowbank got rugged on that. Everyone got rugged on that. Okay. People dreamed of holding their Olympus DAO for 1 year at 18,000% APY. Not joking. Okay. They believe that, okay, they were like, they put 10 grand in, they'll have $1 million in a year later, but the inflation was just so huge, things kept going down, okay? And they all believed they'd become millionaires. The Ponzi then collapsed into anger phase, and I predicted the crowd would then turn on the founders, which is exactly what happened. You know, Richard Hartsock's a part of that as well. The crowd did basically turn on him as down, but now he's still around. He's got the big 170,000 Ethereum. So that's the most important part. The other things don't. They don't have that, okay? Also, what's cooking on the menu today? Look at this Pikachu, right? The dev, what are you cooking? Look how cute this AI. Look at this awesome, friends. Look at the shadows. They're doing them really, really good now, man. This thing is accelerating its usefulness. Also got a fun picture. Shout out to Dirky Turkey. Here I am with the Hawk Tour girl as well. What happened to all our green candles? The party got too wild. Look at Mr. Dirky Turkey's DickWifButt on the floor. Green candles, red candles, drinking everyone in the backyard. It's pretty much what it feels like right now. Everything's crashing. But hey, there is some friendship coming along around the corner as well. You get to see, if we go look back, friends, I know when you look at like, say, Arbitrum ETH chart, I know it looks like that. Yeah, many charts look like that as well. However, I mean, look at the total crypto market cap. Still holding along the highs. But remember, this includes Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, it does include Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if you want to look at something else, you can't go wrong with the others BTC. This is our guiding star pretty much. This is what it comes down to. We hopefully just keeps going sideways, keep going up. Okay, that's what we want to see. You also have somewhere in here, you have Donald Trump debating Joe Biden as well. Okay, is it on or is it coming on soon? Let me check. Oh, wow. It's actually, friends, it's this Thursday. I think that's Americana time, this Thursday. So it will be Friday for everybody who lives in the future in Australia, in the southern and western hemisphere of Earth. So, yes, on this Thursday. So that's sweet. Oh, man. Hopefully there's some memes. Friends, this is not funny, man. I've just realized because we are long on Donald Trump coins and crypto is now like, we want Donald Trump, more pro-Donald Trump stuff. Because we're seeing that now, it's funny. Now we want Donald Trump to spit some fire memes. That's what we actually want to see. Okay. This is Orange Man Good as well. Still in the buy box zone. See that, friends? Is what it comes down to, 60, 70%. See how everything's down 50, 60, 70, 80%. See, this is going sideways against PLS. There you go. Orange Man Good. They make a floor. And it is what it is. Okay. This is like your last chance, your literal last chance. But you know, it's not so easy, right? You need the conviction. Because everything's down 50 to 60 to 70%. You know what I mean? Which ones are you going to buy? Well, that's why you've been watching my channel. You like, subscribe, bell button, or don't forget to love it. Catch you soon.